Hello everyone, this is Lupin and I'm back with Hand of Fate 2. Let's take on the Empress. Okay, earn fame, so on, so on, so on. Let's see. I don't think that's really safe for something I have not played before. Try that. Not put that in. Max Platinum cards, 1 of 1. Max Brimstone cards, 0 of 0. That's another interesting factor. Brimstone cards, you may ask. What are Brimstone cards? Well, we haven't unlocked Brimstone cards, so... what to do, what to do, what to do. Let's try that. That might work well with Winter Solstice. Let's try that. This probably won't go well. Yeah, this is the supply category that got added to from the last quest. These are just extra things that you can carry along, like default stuff. Warrior's Axe. This is an improvement over the rusty whatever axe. Critical Strike performs a powerful strike that causes 250% damage on a single target when activated. Armor Breaker against corrupted enemies. Bash causes additional damage to armored. Heavy. Okay, activate weapon ability 30 times. There's Northerners, Critical Strike. Repose 25 Northerners. You can only have one, so... Let's do this. Let us take on the Empress.
In this case, the Empress is a symbol, a leader of the northern clans, but not their only one. Now we come to one of the new nuances of our game. The hunt for fame and esteem would not work for all players, but it works for you. I can sense it in you. your pride, your skill. In time, we will learn all of you.
Seriously, is it just me that thinks the dealer sounds just a wee bit like Tim Curry? Elder's gift. Raiders have destroyed our village, the Elder of Talos explains in a hushed voice. They were sent by the dark shaman of the north. They were searching for this. He draws a large warhammer from his cloak. Heretha's ire. 'Tis the only weapon that will break the seal protecting their encampment. He hands you the weapon. Ooh,
Anger
shiny.
is a powerful force.
Shockwave requires 7 hits. Performs a powerful strike that causes knockdown to a single target. Impact tracks enemies and causes stun. Armor Breaker. Bash causes additional damage to armor. Heavy. Post. It's shiny. It's a platinum card. The weapon is heavier than you imagined. Perhaps weighed down by some hidden magic, preventing you from wielding it to its potential. You require 20 fame to equip this weapon. Earn fame by completing encounters. The Elder looks straight in your eyes as though peering into your soul. Not all weapons are for all men. Only those who have demonstrated great acts of valor and courage may bear Heretha's ire. You do well to remember that. Ask some questions. I'm a very inquisitive soul, but our village has been destroyed. We really need to get back to fixing it. I want to ask questions. What would you like to know? Make it quick. Ask what you must do. You must find the courage to wield this weapon and defeat the shaman before the 5th village falls. The village needs a hero. The town of Brayden is surely in danger and must be warned. It's holding out for a hero. There's the exit. Ask how to use Heretha's ire. Great artifacts require great heroes, he explains. Never turn down the opportunity to aid others. Seek out greatness, and you will be rewarded. Ask about the shaman. A twisted creature with great power. Never seen on the battlefield, but I hear she commands her warriors from her camp in the forest to the east. We sent our warriors to find her, but a magical barrier prevents anyone from entering her sanctum. It is said that Heretha's ire can break through such a barrier. If she were attacked in her camp, these raids could surely be stopped for good. Ask about the Empire. The Elder scowls. Empire? What good is the Empire? Naught but tax collectors and carrion crows. 6 raids here this year, and not a soldier to be seen. So much for protection. They're less reliable than the worst of gods. Ouch. Begin your quest. Thank you. I trust the sacrifice of Talos will not go in vain. He bows his head. May the gods bring you good fortune. I'm gonna need it. General store. Humble Hammer. Slam. Perform a powerful strike that causes damage to an area when activated. Deals 120% damage to every enemy hit. Maximum 200%. Weapon deals less damage the higher the wielder's fame. Minimum 16 damage. Wow. Bash. Yeah, so this is probably the worst weapon for this area. And what are you? Pardon me. And I'm back. Can I go one recording session today without being interrupted by the phone? Can I? I suppose not. And a spam call at that. Don't you hate it? Those calls that come in.
Welcome back.
You answer them.
To the game of life and death.
Thank you. Those calls that come in and then you answer them and then they just click and gone. Nothing. I hate those. Dark Grove Ring. What are you? Stunted healing. The rate enemies heal during combat is reduced. I can't afford you.
A simple part of every story, especially a tale spent in the company of allies and boon companions.
The friendly innkeeper. As night draws in, you return to the Rusty Razor. The proprietor greets you warmly. What can I provide to the savior of the Rusty Razor? Heal, buy a meal, or rest? What do you require? Discuss the latest rumors. The innkeeper tells you of the recent cheese festival that has kept the inn busy and his coffers full. A cheese festival! How exciting! Really? You leave the inn. That wasn't helpful at all.
These are the choices that make the hero or the villain.
The town crier announces that the Empire seeks mercenaries to join the battle against corruption. You seek out the watchtower where recruitment is taking place. You arrive in time to hear Sir Malafowl's plan to wipe out the Paupers District. The outbreak began there, and we cannot risk sparing any of their lives, he says. Sir Malafowl and the Green... Malafowl the Green leads the mercenaries to the Pauper District, where the poor and sick have been walled off from the rest of the city. Over the wailing of the corrupted, Sir Malafowl gives his command to charge. You find yourself surrounded by corrupted. You draw your weapon and set your feet. Really? I thought there would have been a choice there. Oh well.
I'm no happier to be here than you lot.
Two of 20 fame. Sir Malafowl commends you for your bravery and offers you a reward. 10 gold. 10 more gold. Yeah, okay, so fame is another component right here. It's that blue crown. Basically, a lot, as you have seen in other previous videos, certain equipment requires a certain amount of fame in order to use it, and this is how you get fame, although I'm not sure. I guess fame is not listed as the rewards for certain cards, maybe? I know it is listed as rewards for the cards, you know, when you go to inspect the cards. Oh. Anyway, that's how it works. Okay.
Time passes and things
Unrest
change.
in Iron Peak.
The advances of the Empire march on, and mystery and magic falls further into darkness. Yet, death stalks the streets of the city.
A pall of smog. Pall? Never heard that word before. A pall of smog casts the city in a dull gray light as you navigate the narrow streets and back alleys of Iron Peak. Beware the Prince of Poisons, calls a young... Beware the Prince of Poisons, calls a young boy in a short-brimmed cap as he hands out leaflets to the passing crowds. You stop to read a discarded parchment, sodden by the damp sodden by the damp that clings to the cobblestones. The Prince of Poison Prince of Poison strikes again! Another mass poisoning in the back streets of Lowtown. Mayor raises reward to 500 gold. The boy approaches you as you finish reading. If you really hope to be safe, you'd best protect yourself. I have just the thing, and at a bargain price. Ask about the Prince of Poisons. He's the one responsible for all the killings that's been going on, the child exclaims, wide-eyed. Dozens, if not hundreds of innocent people dead, all poisoned by the prince. Yeesh. Oh, that's the game. He strikes at random, anywhere in the city, and at any time. Just drops one of his canisters and half the street's dead before anyone knows what's happened. Holy cow! This guy's a lunatic. Not yet explored? Ask about the disheveled children in the alleyway. The boy looks over to where you are pointing. Most of them lost their parents to the poison and live on the streets now. Oh. The boy shakes his head in pity, saying, Came from a good home, some of them. They won't last long on the street. Don't even know what street corners are best to beg at. Ignore them, I don't have enough food. Ask about protection from the Prince of Poisons. The boy looks around to make sure nobody is watching too closely, and discreetly takes a small vial of colorless liquid from his pocket. This tonic was brewed from the fruit of a rare plant that only grows high on the northern hills. It will boost your strength, give you the edge you need to survive the poison. I like you, stranger. I'm a fair judge of character, and you seem like a good sort. For you, this is only 5 gold. It's only 5 gold for 10 max life? Why not? You hand over the gold and drink the mixture. Bad fortune. What? Health tonic, gain 10 max life. Sudden scream has you reaching for your weapon and sends the crowd into a panic. A band of armed warriors advances on a silver-haired woman, weighed down with an impressive array of weapons. What? That almost makes it sound like the woman is carrying the weapons. Oh, I get it. One of the men points menacingly at the woman, declaring, You sent my brother Mad Eye back to break-knuckle prison, bounty hunter. Yes, the woman states, matter-of-factly. I did. Perhaps you should learn to accept rejection. Rejection? Nobody crosses my family! Did he hit on you, lady? The warriors rush forward to attack. Fight to defend the woman. Let's get to know this person. The old woman says nothing as you move to stand by her, while the thugs advance. A hunter. I think that's the hunter. The hunter. Ooh. Ah! Old lady with a shotgun! Katura! You will find no charity here. When activated, Katura fires her back-holstered weapon and causes high damage to enemies in range. Stay close to charge her ability faster.
Nothing like the smell of gunpowder to get the blood racing.
right, I can't shield bash with this rusty shield. The silver-haired woman puts her guns away, saying, I didn't ask for your intervention. You check the Fallen for anything of use as she turns to leave. A squad of soldiers appears from further down the street, calling for everyone to lay down their arms. Too late to be of use, however. They can do little more than survey the carnage. A garrison captain rides up and addresses the woman curtly. Katura, causing trouble again? It's by doing your job that I make enemies like this. Oh, it's by doing your job that I make enemies like this, Katura responds sharply. The captain bristles at the remark, but keeps his voice under control as he retorts. We have more important work to do than chasing street thugs and petty criminals. And how goes the search for the Prince of Poisons? Katura asks. I hear another 12 died at the smelter yesterday. Jeez. The captain's face fills with anger, but Katura simply turns and walks away, adding, I have work to do. You know where to find me. The garrison captain screams orders for everyone to disperse and rides off down the street. His soldiers run to keep up with him, and you slip away before more trouble starts. You leave the troubled town of Iron Peak with the impression that you've not seen all that it has to offer. I'm guessing I have to go through all those other options. Dang.
You'll
Distressed
notice
damsel.
that my carriage does not stop for every distressed traveler along the way. Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Reroll all of them, actually. Dang. Still got 8. Yep, it's a trap. Come on out, boys! This might be good for fame, though. Fighting the thieves, I mean. Shield! Wow, a shield that isn't rusty! When skies are darkened by your enemy's volleys... When the skies are darkened by your enemy's volleys, fight in the shade of this personal wooden bulwark.
You have to stop helping people. It always ends up like this.
Dang it. There. Dealt with the thieves. Ha!
Well done. You continue to impress.
For fame. Nice. 3 food. 7 more food.
When the hero
Raiders
runs in,
ambush.
the villain takes their time to bait their trap. Be careful, lest they put you in your place.
A rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in danger. You turn as the cords of a northern bola wrap around your body. A party of northerners charge at you as you break free. You've been ambushed! Thank you, game. I could have figured that out. Not getting those riposts. That's annoying. I really need to look up Apprentice Mode and see what else that may involve. To fame! With the raiders defeated, you contemplate your next move. Search for spoils. Oh no! As you search for valuables, one of the northerners grabs you, and with his last breath, he runs a blade into your side. There goes all my money.
Let us see what
King's
the
Road.
next town holds.
Following the Talos Elder's instructions, you find yourself on the road to Brayburn. Brayden. Sorry. Ugh. Brayburn is something else. Continue on to the next village.
Campfires offer a chance to see what your companion has to say about your current challenge.
Thank you. After a long day's travel across the King's Road, you find yourself at a trader's camp. They welcome you to join them. See how the campfire card looks different? Burning the whole village to the ground seems a bit much. Think of all the textiles and wine wasted. Malclips has to have another bottle of wine to calm himself. Great, he's a drunk. Great. We have to grow your feeble arms enough to wield this magical hammer, Malclips shouts. These are dark times indeed, a trader warns. Raiders from the north have destroyed our village. We now seek refuge where we can along this road. Shares around some apples. You bid the traders farewell and continue on your way. Dusk falls as you continue on your quest. A village burns.
Do not take lightly the mantle of fame. Being a figurehead is not without consequences.
A storm brews as you arrive at Brayden and find it under attack from raiders. As the village burns, 3 brave farmers attempt to defend the last of the surviving villagers. One calls out, "Please help! We must stop these savages before all is lost!" You draw your weapon and rush to their aid. Let's see if I can actually win this thing. Too close. Dang it. One equipment from Toe.
A remnant of the Templars and their religious righteousness.
The surviving villagers rush to the farmer's aid and tend their wounds. Thank you, hero, they cry. You have saved our people, but sadly our village is no more. Please accept this small token of our gratitude. For saving all of the peasants, you receive 4 fame. This is not the time to celebrate. They are surely mustering to raid the town of Taryn. They point further south, down the riverbank. If you are a true hero, you will surely save them. With another village lost to the Northerners, you set out for the next town without delay. You find yourself at a trader's camp. All hail the defender of the villagers! The traders cheer. Come and make camp and join us. Alright, I don't have any money to buy food with.
You strike me as the type who would put themselves in harm's way for the benefit of others. Yet, perhaps you'd rather have someone else sacrifice themselves for you.
You hear shouting up ahead. As you make your way down the cobbled street, you see light flickering on the road in front of you. As you approach, you see a building, flames and smoke billowing out of its upper room windows. A crowd is formed outside, passing buckets of water between one another to temper the blaze. As you push your way through the crowd, you see a woman frantically pleading to the villagers. Please help! My family is in there! Anyone, please help! Oh. What to do? Okay. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to stop this recording right here because it's gotten long enough. So I shall... What to do about this burning building in front of us? What shall be done? I don't know. I'll figure that out next time. So this has been Lupin with Hand of Fate 2. Remember, if you like this video, please remember to do things like press that like button, or leave a comment and tell me how I'm doing, or consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, or just sharing this with your friends on social media. My channel can't grow without you guys doing these things, and I can't fight the YouTube algorithm without you guys doing those things, so please consider doing those things, because every little bit helps. And I'll see you guys next time for more Hand of Fate 2. Bye!